have you here. This is a short routine with using a resistance band. So you could do this anywhere as long as you have a band with you. So make sure it's a medium band, maybe a medium to strong band, and it's at least 1.5 meters long. Maybe you've got a 2-meter one, even better. It means you've got lots of room to play with in terms of how tight you hold this band, how much resistance you play with. And the cool thing is with a band is that you get mobility work plus strength work at the same time. So it's not quite the same as working with a dumbbell or some weights. So we're going to focus on shoulder health, shoulder mobility, improving range of motion. If that sounds like that's what you need, then make sure that you are ready to start with your band. We're going to start by placing the band around the middle of your back. Often our scapular, shoulder blades, just get a little stuck. They've forgotten how to move. So we need to move the ball and socket joint of our shoulder, and we need to move our shoulder blades. So let's get going. Make sure that band is nice and flat, right around the middle of your back. And you want a little bit of tension so that your arms are straight, constantly reaching forwards. You're going to stand up tall, feet parallel. And just take a couple of deep breaths in and out. Now make sure that your elbows stay locked. You've got fists in the band. You're holding the band in your fists and you're going to push the band forwards. In fact, you're going to punch the band forwards and your shoulder blades separate away from your spine. You're going to lift your shoulder blades up your back. You might feel the band moving, which we want. You're going to bring your shoulder blades together towards your spine and you're going to relax them down. Remember to keep your elbows straight. Push that band forward so you feel that band stretching more in your arms and around your back. Shoulder blades lift up, bring them together, and let them lower down. So you're effectively making scapular circles. Push forwards. Let your shoulder blades go up your back. Feel that band move. Keep your arms straight. This is the challenging bit. Shoulder blades come together. Elbows need to be locked. Relax your shoulder blades down. We're going to go one more in this direction. Feel that big stretch. Really punch your arms forwards. You will start to feel some work in your arms because you've got some tension on this band. So now we're going to reverse the circle. So we've got to pull those shoulder blades back towards your spine. You're going to lift them up and then you're going to punch the arms forwards. You're going to relax your scapula down. You're going to bring your shoulder blades towards your spine. Lift them up. Push the arms forwards. Remember to keep your your arms straight. So relax down. Bring them in. Lifting up. Reach forwards one more time. Relax them down. Draw your shoulder blades towards your spine. There we need straight arms. Lift your shoulder blades up. Press forwards and relax your arms down. Okay, so next bit. Please stand on your band I'm going to take the band in my right hand. So you need to stand on the end of the band on your left foot. And you'll work out how much tension you need. Your arm needs to be straight. We're going to make a figure of 8. So let's just do this very quickly without holding the band. So start to make a figure of 8 motion in front of you. And you'll have to go across you with your right arm. Soon we'll add in the tension. And I'd like this figure of 8 to be as big as possible. Make sure you are not twisting. So I don't want you turning when that arm reaches behind you. So a huge figure of 8 circle. The tricky part is coming across the body. You might notice the elbow wanting to bend there. Do not let your elbow bend. So we're trying to find your range of motion, your biggest range of motion, but I would love you to be accurate about this. So do not bend your elbow. So when you're ready, add in the band, and at some point, you will feel that band stretching, okay? You'll work out how much tension you need. So you're going to go back, up. The tension is going to go. Don't worry about it. And the tension, you're going to re-find it. So just make sure that it is just the right amount of tension. If it's too much for your arm, please let go, or perhaps don't even use the band for this one, because at some point it's going to feel tough. Here it's a big stretch up and over, completing your circle. And there is where the hard work is. Your shoulder's going to get a bit of a workout. But mostly I'd love you to focus on your range of motion. And Well done. Let's switch sides. So step off the band. We'll just go one direction. Okay, give yourself a chance to practice your figure of 8. Oh, that looked weird. Well, there you go, without holding the band. Try and keep the rest of the body as still as possible. We're trying to isolate this work around your shoulder joint as well as your shoulder blade. Okay, big figure of 8, big range of motion. When you're ready, take your band and start making a figure of 8. Notice which side feels more coordinated or easier. This is my easier side. And remember to make sure you do not let your elbow bend. Okay, if you need more tension, take more tension. If you need less tension, just pause and take a little less tension. Your range of motion will improve with some repetition. Okay, so you can keep coming back to this video. Oh, goodness me, and then it starts to feel tough. And finish your last one. And we will give that arm a rest and go back to your right arm. Okay, so stand on the end of the band again. This is going to be with your left foot. Okay, so you're just securing the band down. Just make sure you've got lots of band to play with on this side. Okay, so you're going to start with your hand resting on your left hip. Arm out to the side for a bit of counterbalance. Stand up tall, and you're going to start to, let me make sure I've got enough tension. Bend the elbow. Then from the back of your body, you're going to straighten that arm. Here is where we want to feel really strong and stable in the arm. So if this is too much tension, please reduce it. Slowly bend your elbow without your upper arm bone moving, then bring the band back. It's like drawing a sword. Draw your sword out, elbow high on the diagonal, then stretch your arm out to the side. Here is where I need strong control, and you need to look like, if maybe your other arm is here, that there's this lovely diagonal line. Then keep your upper arm on the diagonal line and bring your sword back. Pull out and up. So now start to make it one smooth movement. This is the control and then the release. If it's too much tension, you know what to do. Just release it. Quickly check your wrist, and you want to make sure your wrist stays nice and straight. One more time. Elbow pull and extend the arm. Really stabilize that shoulder blade. Control this bit. Don't let the upper arm bone move. And put the sword back. Let's switch sides. So it's like a diagonal pull. Okay. So just secure the band under your right foot. Your left hand goes on your left hip, and just think about that sword shape. So when you're ready, pull out, extend up. Lovely diagonal here. Control that elbow bend where your upper arm bone doesn't move. That's your scapula's job to stay stable. And again, out and up. Find that diagonal line. Keep the diagonal line of your upper arm bone and bend. It's also healthy movements for your elbow. Out and up, stabilizing your torso. So stand up tall and straight, imagining a wall behind you. 2 more times. And stretch, check your wrist. Make sure your wrist is nice and straight. And last one, noticing your easier side. Control it, step off your band. Okay, so you're going to hold the band a little wider than your shoulders. Still parallel feet, stand up tall. Lift the band above your head. When your arms go up, shoulder blades should go down. Lower the band down. And again, can you get your arms right up, or the band at least, right above your head? Can you get your arms in line with your ears? And if that's a not yet, that's fine. Elbows straight. You're going to keep coming back to this. Up and hold, especially if you're not used to moving in this way. You're going to side bend over. Now that top arm, really push it over more. Bottom arm from under the armpit, pull and release. This is where the top arm has to stay strong and straight. Keep punching it up into the air. And the band should be nowhere near your face. It should come in front of your face. And if it's Um, not if it's touching your hair or touching your face, then your head is not in the right place. So just organize your head on top of your spine. And up. Let's go the other side. Big side stretch over. Top arm, reach it over, keep it strong. Under the armpit, pull. Release the tension. Under the armpit, exhale, pull. Release the tension. Remember to keep that top arm strong against you, pulling the band down. And last one, pull and release. And then up you come tall, lower the arms down. Okay, you're going to be mindful of this, keeping your elbows straight. Arms go up again. Stretch the band. Can you keep your elbows straight? Reach the band behind you. Don't let the band come all the way down. I want you to feel this big stretch. Lift the band up and down. So we've got to make sure that the band doesn't touch your head, that your ribs do not flare forwards, that you can maintain this long straight line with your shoulders stacked over your ribs and your ribs over your pelvis and your head just neatly resting on top of your spine where it belongs. 2 more. Up and stretch that band as much as you need to. Push that band away from you. Big shoulder chest stretch. You might not get all the way over, and that's okay. Just go to where you can. Work on your range of motion. So maybe you have to stop over here, but you do get to stretch the band. Last one. Go to wherever you can currently go, and then we're going to kneel on the band. So come down to your floor, your mat, and kneel on the band. Okay, so you want to have roughly equal ends of the band. Now, this depends on how long your band is and how strong your band is in terms of where you hold the band. Again, I'm looking for you to keep your elbows straight, your arms straight. So we're going to go for some circles. I'm just going to turn side on here. I want you to lean forwards ever so slightly. And your abdominal should help you lift your arms. Now, you don't have to go all the way up. It depends on how long your band is and how strong it is. We're going for really controlled arm circles. So straight arms up, out to the side and down. So this requires some strength from your back, from your shoulders, and a little bit of scapular movement. Out and down. Cool. Go slow. Please don't bend your elbows. So if you only get here and your circles are low, that's okay. Just don't bend your elbows. If you need more or less tension, have a little play with your band and move things around. One more time, elbows straight. You might feel your hands working, by the way. That's a good thing. So we're going to reverse. Out, in, and down. Lengthen that neck. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Remember those straight arms. Last one. In and down. Okay, we're nearly there. So we're going to move on to lying onto your front. And I'm going to give you some options and you decide if you go to stage 1, adding in stage 2, adding in stage 3. You decide what works best for you today. So you're going to lie on your front and you're going to hold that band where you have a chance of taking the arms overhead, like earlier when we were standing. Okay, so no tension on that band yet. Elbows down on the floor. So your elbows are like at a sort of a W position. Okay? When you're ready, you're just going to lift your chest up. Elbows stay down. Breathe in as you come up. Breathe out to lower. You're carrying your head with you. Inhale, come up. Elbows are down. Exhale and lower. You're going to add on if you wish. Come up. Lift to the band off the floor. Stretch the band forward. Straight elbows. Bend your elbows and lower down. Sorry if my voice sounds funny while I'm doing this, lying on my tummy. So you're going to come up, decide if you're adding in, lifting the band, stretching it forwards, bringing it back, lower down. Now you're going to decide if you add in stage 3. So we inhale, lift the band off the floor and stretch it forwards. Keep your arms straight, lift higher, take the band over, bring the band back in front of you, and then bend your elbows. And you're going to try that one more time if you've got it. Breathe in, come up. Then lift and exhale, stretch forwards. Inhale, up and over. Keep that height as you bring the band back and rest. Sit back on your heels for a second. And we're just going to finish with a cat stretch. So you're going to put that band around the middle of your back again, please. Middle of your back. And you're going to secure it down under your hands. You want to feel like it's quite tight. Okay, so it gives you feedback. Press your feet into the floor. Breathe in. And when you breathe out, start to stretch that band by broadening your shoulder blades away from your spine. Let your head drop, look through your legs, and really, really lift and stretch up into the back of your t-shirt. Feel like you're stretching that band maximally. Now, as you go the other way, inhale, send your tailbone away and drag your chest forwards, but try not to lose too much tension on that band. So focus on your chest lifting rather than dumping down. So we want to feel that lovely extension and the length rather than just letting the ribs drop. Spread your shoulder blades. Make them really wide, really broad. Big round back, look through your legs. Inhale. Try not to lose too much of that tension. Tailbone lengthens away from your chest. Your chest reaches forwards and up. Really lift your throat up to the wall in front of you. One more time. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, lengthening away. And you are done. I really hope your shoulders, your arms, your ribs, your back, they feel great. It's worth coming back to this one to recheck if your range of motion has improved or if you find it a little bit easier next time. I also have a really great 10-minute upper body workout, and you can request it by following the link in the description below. It's a 10-minute workout for building upper body strength, and that involves using dumbbells. So I hope you enjoyed that little band workout, and I will see you soon. Bye.